Can't wait till it's Friday. I am so tired. We had an in-office day yesterday, so I am still recovering from that. One of my coworkers are like, we should have the day off after we have an in-office day. It's always a lot going on. It's kind of chaotic. It's always a lot going on. So it takes a lot, and then talking to people, catching up, stuff. Just it's a lot. So go down a little bit. Originally, I was gonna wear that kimono. It's called a kimono from where I bought it. I'm not trying to cultural appropriate, whatever. Basically, it's a kind of like a flannel, but it's very thin. It's not that flannel texture at all. Pretty much just cotton, but it's not that flannel texture. But I was gonna wear that kind of, you know, throwback Thursday, 90s kind of thing, to go with my hair. Yeah, and I changed my mind. So my blouse I'm going to wear is currently in the dryer. I am tired because it's kind of staticky. And I almost wore it, I think, last week or the week before. We're going with Carpe, and I know it's Black History Month, but it's 80 degrees. I need to mattify my face for what I'm about to, since I'm going out in 80 degrees. I'm trying to remember to only put a little. And yeah, I want to mattify my face. So I know it's hailing somewhere in Cincinnati or Ohio, because I saw a friend post something, but it's in Cincinnati, and that's a moody city. Like one day, oh, sun's out. Another time, it's hailing, raining. They got a bunch of snow, and I'm like, wasn't it just, it would be like snowing for like 5 days, and then it's, you know, it's freaking, the sun is out, and then it's raining again. I did use more than I have learned not to do, but I haven't used this in a while, honestly. So I'm like, could dry down. But it'll make so the whole face is mattified. And let's grab a wipe. And my eyebrows are already done because at lunch, which I realized, not lunch, about 2 o'clock in the morning, I realized my license was expired. I'm like, how long has it been expired? I'm not gonna tell you how long it's been expired. It's not like ridiculously long, but long enough. And I'm like, you know, I know people have seen my driver's license, but you know, when they card you, they're just looking for your birthday. They're not looking for your, if it's expired or not. And I'm just like, yeah, I could have gave some a heads up, but 2 o'clock in the morning I thought about it, and then I was like, and in Arizona, I don't know if it's everywhere, but you have to have those travel IDs by May 7th. And I was just gonna get the regular license. My friend was like, later in the morning, when normal people are awake, was like, just go ahead and get the travel ID one. Because I know another friend of mine, he only travels with his passport. He's like, I don't need to get the travel ID. I'm gonna use my passport anyway. And that's how he is. Okay, it finally stopped. If you heard it. But so I was like, oh, okay, because renewing your driver's license is like $15. The travel ID is $25. I'm like, okay, I have some money. So I'm waiting for payday and rent to do. So he's like, okay, I have money. I can go get that. But I went to a third-party MVD. That is the difference. So it literally took me 15, maybe not 15 minutes to get there. And then took me, I think took my number. I think maybe I sat down for like maybe 2 minutes. Before they called my number. So I was like, And then you gotta have your passport or some form of birth certificate, born abroad, something like that. And I put it on my face, felt dry. And oh, and a utility bill. So I had one of those, what have you. And then he's like, okay, take a picture. And I was like, did I blink? He goes, yeah, you did. Because I'm like, I know, because, yeah, you got to count down, and I could barely hear him. So it's like, okay. Today we're doing, basically, okay, let me do my eyes. You see how early those things are. But, so sometimes I can actually hear him. And so, yeah, they're opening now. I did see a glimpse of it later, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Driver's license photos aren't great. We're using MAC eye primer, because you've been watching my videos for the last month. Y'all know how I've been feeling about using the Nessa balm powder for my eyelids. Y'all have seen it. It's just not working. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It does not work when it comes to my eyes. So I have to go back to MAC for what I want to do today. Then I sat down for a few minutes, and then they called me up. So I had to fill out paperwork, and then another person called me up. Took out paperwork, stuff I had, made copies, had me sign a bunch of things. And it's like, oh, it's $60. I'm like, what happened to 25? She goes, that's at the state. I'm like, okay. So Mented happy hour. There is a sale, a BOGO sale right now. Buy one, get one half off. Ends the 28th, 11:59 p.m. Drea Mag 15. I don't know if you can use that on top, but if you missed that, because I do plan to get this up Friday. Then let's do this. So if you miss it, you can use my code. And that's for Black History Month. Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer. I had this in a mini. I went to smell it. Expired. And I'm like, okay. And you can't just get a mini from the store. I think they used to have some at Target, but Target took out Juvia's Place altogether. And then at Ulta, you can buy the minis online. I'm using this for foundation. You'll see in a second, because it's pretty much my skin tone. So, and I usually put it here where my hyperpigmentation is, around my mouth. I've done this look before. I want to say October 2023. I was looking at video to remember what I did. So I think that's accurate. Which I don't need to put too much up there. You'll find out why later. So see how it's kind of my skin tone. Like, did I get my lips? I hope I probably did. I am not. I'm sure my summer Fridays is almost done, so I've been squeezing it, using it all day. So that's why I'm not using my Blackberry lip care, because I'm trying to get. I was just squeezing it, using it after time I finished eating. I was squeezing it and using it. We're using a sponge. This sponge is by Sealy. That's how I say it. Ipsy. I got my Ipsy subscription this month. It came with a little case. I chose this one because it came with a case. Because I've been wanting a case without paying for a case, like normally paying for a case. And there's a Black business that makes beauty sponges, and they have cases as well. I haven't think about shipping. I don't remember what the shipping was, but there's a reason why I have not gotten it yet. Something you buy something like $63, and then you add whatever, and it's like, what? We know. Yeah. So am I gonna? Okay, yeah, we're gonna blend out foundation first, or what we're calling foundation. And anybody who knows, Juvia's Place little goes a long way, so I probably don't need as much anyway. But I'm trying to get over the edges of my lips. It's full coverage concealer, so, which is why I can say I can use it as a foundation because it's full coverage. And then let's do a little here, where that is. And then, but you see, full coverage. And I'm trying to think if you can see how it matches my chest. So, one thing for sure, this concealer, I know it's my shade 7 if I'm matching my face or what have you. Versus so many, like the foundation, the Velvet Matte Foundation and the Radiant one. That one I'm like, okay, you sure is this my shade? But with this for sure, I do know. So I'm going to use this end. To blend out concealer. I was going to use a brush, but I'm not using a brush. Because you're supposed to pinch it, but of course I don't have a hamstring, so when this was damp, I might have to use the brush. I'm gonna keep this close by. I'm gonna use the brush though. But yeah, so I was trying not to spend money on Friday because the whole not buying things on Friday kind of thing. So I'm like, I have food. I don't need to buy anything. I got gas today after I left the DMV, third-party DMV. But yeah, I did pay $60. So it's the convenience. But now I have my paper temporary driver's license. I'm like, in case, you know, I have to show it for whatever reason. Like, try not to forget it anywhere. Forget it in my purse, forget it in my pocket. It's a little splotchy because of... Oh, now this video might be a little long. Whatever's left right here. Let's scrape off some of this. One of the Star Wars movies, I think it's not The Force Awakens, I think it's like the one after that. Okay, I'll put that right there. And then I'm gonna take this again. I'm using the concealer side still. And now I'm going to take the foundation side, blend these edges. Because one of the best looks I did in 2023 was the concealer look. And I'm like, because it blends very well, as you see, when you use the sponge or heavy. And if you have the right concealers, it blends very well. Okay, so we're going to do LYS Bronzing Contour Stick. I could only do a little. Just realized, because I was like, I'm gonna do the nose. But yeah, so I was able to being very subtle, obviously. So it looks like this right now. If you want to, after you use just a tip like that, able to get there, do what I needed to do, and even get gas, about like $10 worth of gas. We're gonna use this side and get home like literally minutes before. If I didn't stop for gas, it probably would have been more time or whatever. I had food at home, so it's not like I needed to stop for food or anything. But yeah, and I could just like, oh, you can wait for Friday, but I'm like, okay, if we're doing this, not buyout, but whatever, not buying things except for small businesses. I'm like, the third party place I was going to, I'm like, oh, they consider a small business? So I was like, okay, let me just do it today. Because I'm like, I have the money, it's just when I get paid is also going to go, all this is going towards rent, of course. So let's just say I'll have more money, but again, I got bills to pay as well. This is definitely unexpected expense. But I'm like, I need a license, so okay. Okay, yeah, nice little. What else? I didn't say where I'm going. So, the A3F, Almost Famous Film Festival, is it the 20-year? It's either 20-year, 25, 25th anniversary. And they're doing, basically what they do is it's a film festival for short films. You could be a 24-hour challenge, it could be a 48-hour challenge, it could be 72-hour challenge. I think they even did maybe other kind of challenge too. I don't remember what. We're using liquid Dahlia, Juvia's place. So in 2012, I did my first challenge as a producer. Ended up as a producer. We did the 24-hour one. And let's just say by the end of that, staying up and all that, I was not ludicrous. I was barely lucid. So that's all we're putting for that because you don't need that much. I don't smell it that often, so I just smell it. And I know it's fine. Juvia's place lasts forever. And so we ended up getting second place, top 20, second place. The director won Best Director, and they wrote the writing award. I want to say it's Brock H. Brown Award. She won that as well. So, yeah. So I haven't done 24-hour challenge since then, but it was cool though. So we're gonna try to use this space that's left here. Yeah, that's enough. See how much that little did. So anyway, I've done other challenges with other groups, but we did one in the summer. I'm like, I'm not doing these challenges one in the summer because it's too hot. But yeah, so they did another challenge. I think I want to say over President's Day weekend they did one because it's 3-day weekend. It's easier that way. It's a good weekend to do it. And so the top 20 are playing tonight, and then you'll find out who got the awards. Anyway, since I'm still exhausted from yesterday, I'm like, didn't lay down for lunch because I was busy trying to get my license before, something happens. Because I don't know how much it costs to pay off a ticket for not having a license, and I don't want to find out. So that's why I'm going to be responsible and take care of that. So I could have just did it online versus driving to go get the license and risking it. See how pretty that looks together? That is so pretty. Okay, and foundation side. I'm just gonna right here. concealer side right there. Yeah, I'm gonna do the concealer right there. See, nothing too crazy. Definitely, I'm hydrated for sure. If you can't tell, I am definitely hydrated. We're always setting this bad boy. Definitely. So yeah, I am tired, but I'm like, I want to go. I want to go. I was like, I don't have to go. I did pay $11. I don't, but it doesn't start till 7. But you gotta get there by 6:30. And apparently they're sold out today. So that means I gotta get there definitely. I don't know if it's assigned seats or what have you, because now all the movie theaters, you know, have to pick your seat beforehand. I don't know if they're doing that for this challenge. So I need to get there so I can get a good seat, because I'm not going with anybody. I know people will be there that I know, other filmmakers, but I'm not, you know, going with anybody to be like, okay, can you save me a seat kind of thing, or I'm still trying to figure out when I'm 46, when I have to go to the bathroom, like, if they're not assigned seats, okay, I need my seat, you know, I want my seat back. And because it's 80, I won't need to take my sweater, which will be the seat holder. I'm taking my purse once I decided not to wear this outfit, but you can't leave your purse in the chair. So even if I take all my stuff out, you know? That's one of the problems of when you do things by yourself. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's set under right now. We are going to use the brush like you're supposed to. We're using the LYS again, the little pressed powder. Tap, 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 tap. Tap out my hand a little bit. And I need to get stuff on the shirt. Because if I was going to wear that, I was going to wear just this black shirt. Camisole kind of thing. If you hear faint talking, the wife downstairs apparently is alive and well. And about this time, I do always hear her when I'm trying to take my after work nap. My coworker was talking about how his new neighbors were arguing like clockwork at 4. Like, at least you have something reliable in your life. And when I'm laying down, usually to take my nap, she's like clockwork. I can hear her through the floor. So I was like, okay. And they had an argument the other day. I don't know what it was, but they had an argument. Because he came home from work. I'm guessing that's where he came from. I'm like, I don't know what that man be doing. He keeps wearing this freaking beanie, like, at the top of his head, like a doofus. I'm just going to say it. I'm like, it's hot. Why do you have a beanie on in the first place? And then it wasn't even on. It's just literally sitting on the top. I'm like, bruh. And so luckily the last couple of days he hasn't. He had a hoodie on today. I'm like, it is hot. It was at least 70 something. I'm like, and it was hot 70. It wasn't like cold 70. When it was out in the woods, summer is about to freaking be here. The fact that it's February. Usually it doesn't start to warm up till March. The fact that it's already February. And it was 90 degrees, I think, yesterday. They said on record. So it's gonna be a hot, very hot summer. We are going to set we're gonna set. I was thinking about something else. We're gonna set with Juvia's place. I was gonna set with this regardless, but I was thinking of using the fluffy brush now. Did I tell you my freaking elf? This is elf as well, ironically. Oh, but I have an elf bronzer contour. It's duo. Of course, it's not gonna do it well. Excuse me. So when I was washing it the other day, it came apart. And I use cold water. You're not supposed to use warm water because it loosens up the glue in the freaking, they're talking about the head part. I've maybe washed that thing less than 5 times because I just bought it maybe in December, January at the earliest. I can't find a receipt because I'm like, if it's within the 60 days, I'm like, that boy's going back to altar. And I'm like, what the hell? And I like that, but I'm like, if it's gonna fall apart that easily. And I've been looking for other duos that aren't made of, I guess, wood. And I think this might be plastic. I don't know what this is. But and they don't cost $40-something like Patch Up Tar. Patch Up Tar has a duo for bronzer contour brush. Am I paying $40-something for a brush? No, that's gonna, yeah, no. Juvia's Places came out with some brushes, or they didn't come out, but they're now at Ulta. I did see them. And I was like, oh, they had a nice foundation brush and some, but I'm like, I have enough brushes, but I really like that duo. The duo was nice. And I'm doing a little extra. I shouldn't even have to bronze all over up there. Once you see my final look, you'll know why. But yeah, there we are. Let's contour the nose. So all those fails, we always contour the nose. Now the natural contour, and let's put that over there because we don't need that anymore. I'm gonna put this away because we don't need that anymore. I'm not gonna worry about So the Saharan blush palette. Of course, we use Neo. Whenever I use Dahlia, I gotta use Neo. I'm gonna go very light because I like how light this is. But it's pretty much the shades. They go together. Go together bad. So just a little bit right there. Tap a little more. I'm gonna tap on my hand a little bit. You see how much came off of my hand? This is for me from tapping a little bit. Let's tap a little bit more. There we go. Sounds like a Bob Ross painting. Just happy little clouds. I was talking about Bob Ross with one of my coworkers this week. I guess he said the Bob Ross craze. He tried painting and realized his clouds or his trees weren't happy little trees. So, I'm like, sure there weren't bushes? He didn't comment on that. He's a few years older than me, but well, pretty much. We ironically somehow, or interestingly, we like some of the same, like, he likes rap, hip-hop, stuff like that. From where he's from, you wouldn't think that at all. But I'm like, all right, you know these people, okay. And every now and then he'll use kids or Generation Z, or what's the one alpha after that? Alpha? What is it? The younger kids? He'll use some lingo, and I'm like, okay. Old man, here you go. Using this lingo. There we go. See? Simple, light, set. Yes, I definitely need to set this. See, this is why to replace the moisture. The hydration is there. It is beautiful. This is great. So I was looking at foundations because, you know, they have sales a lot. Juvia's Place sales either at Ulta or on Juvia's Place website. And I was like, oh. Okay, I set that. So I just need to set the outside. So I was like, okay, if I can find my foundation shade, most likely not in a radiant, but because I'd have to powder the hell out of that. Even though I had found the shade before, this is Tanzania. I was trying to make sure I might still Tanzania before I order something. And the matte, I might still be Tanzania matte. When I first had my makeup done by a professional makeup artist, she did Tanzania, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, okay, I'm sure that's my color. Because the undertone says cool. I'm like, my undertone is nowhere near cool. That's why, now that I know better, that's why I, you know, hesitate. We're using the Lip Bar, Brown Sugar Babe, Set the Tone powder, finishing powder. I don't know what's left on here from LYS, but we're just gonna. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Because I was like, I haven't used Set the Tone like all month. And I'm like, if I'm gonna use it, I need to use it today. So let's bring it all together. And there we go, just like that. And I'm kind of putting brushes away as I go, even though I might need to pull that one back out, but we'll put that right there for now. And then we are going to, let me put this concealer out of my way. Ami Collet. We are going to pull that bad boy out. Let's put this away. And I will tell you why. We're about to do eyes. So I have this much. I didn't do that on purpose. I'm just taking some. And just trying to. Okay, I'm like, I'm not trying to sink it in. Just trying to tap it right there. Okay. Okay. So I said if Juvia's Place, the coffee shop palette, went on sale, a sale that I was willing to get it for, I would buy it. It finally went half off. I think it was $12.50. So I bought it. Supporting Black businesses. Yeah, it's $12.50. I'm like I said, if I can get it. And so the chocolates I've had more than 2 years. It's supposed to be 24 months. I definitely had them more than 2 years. And some of the same shades on here. I was going to do a comparison swatch. I'll do that in a different video. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. Let's figure out this look. Right now, what I'm going to do the transition color, because these are all kind of dark. Oh, okay, we're gonna go in this color right here. And these don't have names on it. They don't. I had to, I can't see anything. Like that, because we all know Juvia's Place is pigmented. So what I've been doing lately is just kind of patting. This is the window, like I've been taught. When I say taught, watching videos. When you're first learning eyeshadow. And then, this is why I said this video might be kind of long, because I'm kind of showing off this palette as well. Even though I'm not trying to do too much, but still showing it off. I wore my wig to work yesterday. When they're sitting right there, the bob that one of you ladies commented on. One of the guys was like, "Oh, look at you in the hair." I'm like, yeah. I wasn't gonna say it's a wig. I'm like, I don't know if he knows about Black women hair. I could have grown it. He hasn't seen me possibly since what, December maybe. So it could have been my hair. My hair goes fast. Like this is like 2 weeks almost. Yeah, it's almost 2 weeks. Okay. One of these eyes I think is darker than the other one. So we're gonna stop at that. But that's my transition color. There's pros and cons to these not having a mirror in them. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay. And then I have a clean brush. I'm just gonna blend these edges. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this one, which is considered a eye crease elf. I've had this a long time because freaking these are fine. Mind you, this is the same wood. Like I have another one. This one, the top is loose. If I can pull this top off, but because it's wood and it got loose over time. But I just put it back on every time. That happened, I'm just disappointed. I can still use it. I just don't want to because I'm like, every time I wash it. Anyway, eye crease brush. For that one, we're gonna use this one. So we just used that one. Now we're gonna use this one for the crease. I'll be watching videos so I can kind of figure out. I'm gonna tap and then kind of go that way. I'm not doing lashes. I was going to, but I'm like, that's too much for 2 hours Yeah. I'm probably gonna wear lashes on Saturday. I'm not gonna see what I'm doing Saturday. It's also film related. I'll just say that much. So, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing lashes. Be fine if I didn't have to get there by freaking 6:30, rush hour traffic, and then sit there till 7, and then 2 hours worth of, yeah. If I get too tired, I will be leaving. I'm like, it's not y'all filmmakers, it's just, yeah. It's just, and the thing is, they're always, when they do the top 20 or the screenings for the short film challenges, it's always a Thursday. I know it's always a Thursday. It's like never not a Thursday. It's always Thursday. But when you, like I said, are exhausted. Okay, now I'm gonna take a little, kind of go like that a little bit. I wonder if they're showing Star Wars, these newer ones, newer generation, I'll just call. I know that's Star Trek. Because he's not even in that one. So Oscar Isaac, obviously, is in Star Wars, Force Awakens, Jedi, and Return of the Jedi, and Rise of the Skywalker, whatever the last three are. But I'm like, Dune, they keep playing Dune. Because Dune 2 is nominated for some awards, what have you. I still need to watch it. I think it's like 3 hours long. I need time for that. But I'm like, if you have not seen Dune 1, I'm about to spoil it for you. He dies in Dune 1. So I'm like, so just because Dune 2 is out, why is all these movies that he's in, what they haven't played? Annihilation? Annihilation. I don't know why all of a sudden I did not know my words. I am not having a stroke. I'm just letting you know right now. Annihilation. But it's, yeah. Because I was telling my friend the other day, like, Oscar Isaac is just so hot. In that movie, he's like epitome of hotness with the beard and the hair, his dark brown hair. I was just telling my friend reminds me of him. I was like, you lucky I did not text you in the middle of the night to tell you how hot Oscar Isaac is. Because I'm glad you didn't. And I'm like, yeah, but still, I've thought about it. Because that man is just beautiful. And he's friends with Pedro Pascal. Like, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, they've been showing Dune a lot. And then I'm gonna take this, again, clean one. I'm just gonna go like that. So the thing is, because I put it eyes, I'm gonna go like that. Oh, you see it. Okay. And then for the center, because we have all these lovely foils, let's do these and settle. I'm trying to look at the settle ones. Let's do this one. Okay. I'm gonna use this one for that. So you can barely see it. I'm kind of like trying to be subtle compared to the look I did for the funeral. So that's why. And then my lip is going to be kind of bold. Do you see how nice that is? This palette is so nice. You can just do these subtle but very nice looks. Like I said, some of these are the same shades. I really need to do just a comparison. Even though I know that's been out a while of the two palettes. And people are saying this is an everyday palette. It's a coffee shop palette. I was gonna, if I was wearing a gloss, I was going to use the Juvia Place gloss. I have lippies I still need to get to, but I have one because I bought to restock for the ones I had finally expired. And one of them I have to get to because it's about to be spring, so it'll be a good spring color. But I would have put that gloss on. have a shimmer one, but it's very, because the look I'm doing is I'm not putting gloss on, so I need a matte lip. So this is still kind of subtle to go with the lip that I'm going to do. I must be wondering who's she talking to, because sometimes I know her husband's home, sometimes he's not. She might be in phone, because she used to be in phone all the time until, you know, keep complaining, can you not be loud outside? I'm trying to think last time I complained. What day was it? Was it? I want to say it might have been Valentine's Day. I don't remember. Have I done a video since then? They just like stop being loud. It was like you're loud for no reason. It's like I wasn't being bitter or anything, but it's like Valentine's Day. I want to just eat my sushi and just watch a bunch of still romantic comedy movies. I watched Bridget Jones, the last one, the newest one. Mad About the Boy. It was cute. It's cute in her fashion. But I'm like, y'all are making all this noise down here. And because it was on, I think, Peacock. I don't have the paid Peacock on my bedroom TV. It's only in the one in the front, so I have to sit out in the front. And of course, that's where I can hear everything. So that was annoying. We are going to take, this was the transition one, and just kind of blend these edges here. And then I'm going to take, this is a crease one. I'm going to meet that right there. Transition one again. So that one looks a little harsh. There we go, that looks better. And then the one that's broken, let me show you. My bad. Y'all saw me do that, right? If I get super glue, I can glue them back together. But you know, when you buy super glue, at least for me, you buy it, then it's something about the cap or whatever gets stuck in the lid, so you can never use it again. I'm like, I'm not gonna keep. So we're gonna use this under eye accent. So it looks like that. I am definitely patting that off of my hand. But yeah, so they're making us come in office more. And when the bosses are like, aren't you excited that you? I'm like, yeah, I'm very excited. He knows damn well I'm not very excited. I'm like, bruh, it's gas. But they were feeding us. I'm like, yes, you feed me on a day you make me come to the office, I will be there. Because that's pretty much money I'm spending otherwise. Or not eating adequately because I'm in office. Yeah. So now I'm going to take this transition one and kind of blend underneath. And together, I'm done with this. I'm like, why am I still holding this? You know what? I need to do under eye. See, I didn't think about that. So I'm just kind of blur the edges. And then, I don't want to go that dark though. Okay, I'm going to tap this off. Because I was going to use the one for the transition. I need to buy Q-tips. I have the ones. See how nice that looks? The ones with the flat side and the pointy side. I can use some of those. I'm going to go back in the transition one, but with this. And then just a little. And then go back on the one I wasn't trying to go into. Just the tip. We're not touching that. Okay, put that over here. And those are the eyes. Oh, we are wearing mascara, but I'm not going to do mascara till after because it is not a waterproof mascara, but it's black on, so. Okay, realize I did all that. It took a while. Okay, that was ridiculous. And then now I'm going to brush this off. I'm going to start using this. Yeah, because we're not adding any extra color. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like how my face is looking. Okay. Sometimes you just, yeah. So, me taking this long, you see how nice it's coming together? Yeah, okay. I've been spraying between each layer. I know what LY is. I have Urban Decay All Nighter, but this is an Ultra Matte. So, because of the warmth, and I'm hoping this won't be that matte, because that's a natural finish, but some people also say it's matte. And if I use the other one, the normal Urban Decay one, it's going to be very glowy, because then I have to pat it with it. I don't know what is up with them double capping these. Excuse me, because obviously that's the same issue with the other one. Okay, because of my chest, let's cover the chest. So with the matte, it does leave clay, which I do remember them saying that. And so you just gotta take your beauty blender. And I wanna say it's not volcanic clay. I forgot what they call it. So I'm taking a clean pot beauty sponge. Good blender, I believe, is copyrighted. So I'm like, what? So I saw that shine right there. That means it's hydrated though. And see how it's kind of shiny and I haven't even done the fan yet? Even though I did the fan, I'm just like, I really don't think I needed to do the fan because I'm like, why does it look like it's dry already? But also I see a sheen to it. Okay, I don't know if it's, okay, so there's something on this side already. I'm looking to see what's on this side. Okay, there's nothing on this side because I want y'all to be like, I can try, yeah, I saw something. I know. Okay, I just see transfer. So either it's just not dry yet or I need to go back in. Because hugs will be had at these events. So give me a sec. Watch me be too matte. So I think because I have to then use the beauty blender is why it's given time to dry down by itself. It dries down faster because, again, I'm using the beauty blender. And because it's ultra matte. See that spot right there? I do like the shine that it's showing. Okay, let's jump to, put these brushes away. So since I have the case, I'm just gonna put it in the case because I'm now done with it. Kind of fits still. See it? There we go. So that's out of the way. Okay, so lips. I'm going to go in with, I decided last minute to finally use a lipstick I've had a while. Hopefully it's not expired. I haven't opened a box or anything. This is Fenty I Wouldn't. I almost don't want to say mess it up, but what I'm about to do. Because right now it's very subtle, but what I also want to do is settle, natural, and then pow. I just realized I have not put on the mascara. So let's start that. One Beauty, the mascara. This is called Big Vision Lengthening and Defining Tubing Mascara. So it's not waterproof because, again, we need a Black Beauty brand that has a waterproof mascara. When did I get this? Oh, they had a lash day sale this month. Was it $15? 13? Might have been 13. I don't remember. I have to look at the receipt. It's huge. Oh, this shit is huge. It is. For normal mascara, I can't find one right now, but you see how big this is. It's a size, almost size my hands. I have small hands though. So, yeah, this is pretty long. This better definitely, last. So let me flip so I can see. Yeah, my skin looks nice. Eyes are very subtle. I forgot, I can't see the box, but you have the two sides. You have a little curved side, and then that side right there. Give me 1 second because the box says which side. Directions. Apply the first, I'm guessing, coat with the arched side, combing it in a zigzag motion to push up and extend the lashes. Turn the flat side and comb lashes from root to tip for extra definition. I forgot that fast. So curved side first. That's what it is. I need to clean my glasses. I just realized I just touched them. Okay. So fresh as can be. So curved side. So that's, yeah. Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna flip. Try not to get mascara on my lid. Mess up this look. And I'm seeing scraggly hairs. Let's see here. Floating curve, I'm not used to having to turn the thing. I don't know if I needed to get more on here for this other side because I'm not seeing. I see it, but it's not enough. Okay. We'll see how I feel about it. I'll go back to lips. So the Fenty Velvet Liquid Lipstick that went viral after Rihanna did the Super Bowl. I'm not going to do that side. This is not the MVP. This is HBIC. Which kind of will go with the blush as well. I like, again, how subtle that blush is. And so I did look up how long unopened lipsticks last. They say like anyway 2 to 3 years, sometimes 5 years for cosmetics. I don't know if they meant this. So it looks like this. But anyway, it went viral after the Super Bowl, and it does transfer. They don't claim for it to be transfer proof. It does transfer. We are going to work on mattifying it. So MVP, the regular one, I have the MVP in the gloss and in the semi-matte, but I didn't want it for this. I wanted the darker one, which is HBIC. And I think they have other ones. They might have a fireproof, F-I-Y-A. Speaking of, you know they're doing a fire festival, another one, the same freaking founder. If people sign up for that crap, if you have not seen the documentaries on the fire festival, F-Y-R-E, go watch. It was ridiculous. And this dude has the balls to do another one? The audacity, the caucasity. Watching, you know why. I just said that. Okay, anyway, here we go. So. It's velvety, like they say. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I didn't smell it. Yeah, I can't tell. I probably shouldn't get another one, but let's do transfer. This already has transfer from earlier when I tested. So, of course, it transfers, which is what I expected. They say stains your lip. I'm like, of course, it doesn't stain your lip. It's a red lip. And I'm like, so what we're going to do. Normally, I'm not one of those people that like to put brown liner, lip liner, and put a red. Even though one of my cousins said to tell me, my mother, this. I'm just not one of those people. I like using red liner. But for this, I was like, okay, I want to do it this way. But I want this to stay. So I'm going to take setting powder. And this is what I've been told to get a lot of this. I don't know if that did anything. I'm going to have to go directly on my lips. Let's shift some of this. Somebody used setting spray. I'm like, I'm not putting setting spray on my lips. I have no intention of kissing anybody. But again, you hug people who get close. I don't want to get red lipstick on people. Okay, there's more powder. That's a lot of powder. See, I knew I was going to do that. That's why. So, yeah. There we go. So, that's fine. I wanted to get all the powder on there before I didn't want to double dip into my container. So, yeah. So, that's... There we go. There's my teeth. I can't see either. But there we go. That's going to be washed. But that is good. Okay, let's try... This is from before. I'm going to try here. Okay, still transfers, but it's less. But it's less. I feel better. And they say it's not going to dry down. So. But it's at a, I have semi-matte, liquid semi-matte, so it's fine. Okay. Earrings. Let's put the earrings on. Now I'm sitting here like I ain't got places to be. So I want to leave, get there by 6:15 at the latest. So we're doing the hoops. And then let me grab my shirt real quick. I was going to say something. But yeah, so this is, I could just be like this and go. Or, it could be a little extra. I bought this a while ago. Got it for Wig Wednesday. I knew it was Wig Wednesday when I went in there. So I got a discount. It's not every Wednesday that it's a Wig Wednesday where you get a discount. Some more expensive, I got it for 25. This is named Jasmine. I'm gonna pull it up a little bit, which I'm sure you shouldn't pull by the hair. It's a wavy, it's a Bobbi Brown, another Bobbi Brown one like the other one. So I knew how the cap would be. I did trim the bangs some, and if I go like that, you see it's still kind of, but I did trim them, and they say it should be 4 from your natural hairline, where the end of the wig cap is, or the inside of the wig, edge of the wig, because I don't like to wear the wig caps as it gets hotter. So we're gonna use my Awesome spray. And this doesn't really stain anything, but I also don't want to get the spray all over the shirt. I'm not taking it back or anything still. So it's wavy. And the winter water work yesterday is like, I think I only had to adjust it once. So after eventually kind of slid back, but the thing is, I'm not a baby hair person, but because my natural hair length was right there, whatever, it didn't look bad at all when it moved a little bit. See, this is what I meant when I didn't have to necessarily do my forehead or do all the sides. So you're supposed to, I guess, comb from the bottom and then go to the top. Let me move stuff. So it's kind of poofy, but I did find a nice, it's not always just poofy, because it does, in pictures, it doesn't look that poofy at all. So, I'm gonna take this one little side. Just still transferring, because I'm like, come on. You know what? My nose just transferred. You know, I didn't powder my nose like I usually do. Y'all know how I usually set after spraying. So I was busy enjoying the glow. Okay, so I'm not sitting all the way down. I think with this hair, I'm less likely to be noticed. Or people will be like, oh, it's Andrea kind of thing. I'm seeing the matte now. The matte is definitely there. So I'm like, okay, hopefully my natural oils will come out like usual. So I'm trying to decide hair or no hair. Because I want to wear this hair out. I haven't worn it out yet. I almost went grocery shopping, but I couldn't get it under control. And yes, I see how I'm messing with it. I do like this hair. Even if it doesn't seem like I do like this hair. It's again getting used to the hair. And I, did a decent job with the bangs. I did tighten the band the other day. Might have been last night, did I? So yeah, I'll see it's right there. It's less frizzy now. I was waiting for that. I know some people use bobby pins. I'm sure I have some bobby pins somewhere. Okay, let me show the outfit and then we'll decide on the hair. We're not doing the hair. I was thinking about it, but yeah, I'm not gonna do the hair. Give me 1 second. Or maybe just not this hair. Give me 1 second. Let's put it back on the stand. Let's see how, this is how nice it looks. The one that I waterworked yesterday, the one that y'all seem to like. Excuse me. Like, what did I eat? Oh, one of my coworkers brought me salsa yesterday. She doesn't work in my department anymore, but she finally remembered to bring me salsa like she said she was going to. And I thought it was going to be really, really spicy. It wasn't. It's perfect. So this one, because it doesn't have the ear tabs, because I cut them out, is why it's hard for me to shift. And all I wore for makeup yesterday was lippy, eyebrows, maybe eyeshadow stick. Hair, I have hair on my face. I was feeling the hair. I was like, I know it's a stray hair somewhere. Let's the hair. I think it's pushing my ear right there. Okay, let's. I do like the spray leave-in conditioner. Accidentally hitting the wave cap. That's why you see me like. Whole, because I have a wig grip that I could put on, but yeah, I just don't think I'm gonna wear hair. I could, but now. So let's change our minds. Like if I had worn the flannel, I probably would have worn the hair because it's good rock. Now I already moisturized my hair. I'm probably gonna moisturize my hair again. Another stray hair somewhere on my head. Okay, so yeah. So we're just gonna go like this. Again, this is matte. This is definitely, this whole face is matte. But I'm saying, hopefully my oils will kind of come through and help. The one time you're looking for oils. Anyway, so with that, I am off to go watch some independent films, short films, and, you know, have a good time. Catch up with fellow filmmakers I haven't seen in a while. And y'all have a good night.